Yeah, you say good morning? You want a treat? Okay. Is this what you want? Yeah? Here you go. Enjoy. Good way to start your morning. And a good way to start my morning is by pushing the most important button in the house, making the coffee. Yes, I'm getting ready to brew. I'm just finishing up their lunches and yeah, trying to wake up at the same time. Yeah, hence the word trying. All right, lunches are packed. Water bottles are full. Let's see what it's like outside. A little warm, not too bad, but it will warm up. It'll get worse, of course. Ew, yuck, fish flies. Ugh. Ugh. On the hood of the car. You gonna come out a little bit before it gets too hot? Yeah? Okay. Okay, you're talkative this morning. Yeah, it's not too bad, but we know it's gonna warm up and be way too hot later on. But this is the time if you go outside, you have to do it like right in the morning or right in the evening. Yeah. Yeah, look at those fish flies. Look, right there in the car. Yeah. Just hanging out. Yeah. Yeah. It's officially, she just went back in the house. It's officially that time of the month when the fish flies come. Yeah. And then certain areas in town will stink. Oh yeah. Yeah. The joys. And that's it? You're all done? You sure? I'll leave the door open if you want to come back out. I'll stand right here. You want to come back out? No? You gonna come out? There's actually a nice breeze. No, I'll just like, you know, I'll just stand right here, half out, half in. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, if I didn't close the door, it's just when the door closes, sometimes, well, most of the time, she will go right to the house. Won't you? She's thinking about it though. Come on, come outside for like a few minutes, yeah. Get some fresh air before it gets way too hot and you feel like you're going to suffocate if you come outside. Because that's what yesterday was. The neighbor's leaving for work. Hello from Henry. Yeah, the neighbor's leaving for work and he turned on his car and she was like, Phew. Yeah. There we go. There's something missing though, isn't there? Yeah, I know. Cup of coffee. There you go. Alright. I'll have to grab my cup later. Maybe we'll come outside because yesterday was way too hot. But there's actually like a nice breeze. So maybe today won't be as bad as, you know, yesterday. Like, fingers crossed. Did he spot the fish flies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, buddy.
It's the fish flies.
Oh,
Yeah.
that might be like poop.
It might smell like poop. That's my reaction too. That was my reaction too. Fish flies. They're all over the car. There's not a lot of them, but there's enough. There's enough. I got my coffee, and you know what? It is a lot warmer than it was before. And we were just out here like I say 30 minutes ago.
Oh, we're gonna buy them this little fly.
Oh, you and Bugs.
And
Don't you dare put that on me, you monkey.
You know what? There'll be more coming.
Monkeys. Yeah, that's just a start. There'll be more. Alright, so the boys are off to school. We're going to have coffee inside because it is already starting to get humid out there. It's nuts. Hello, you want to say good morning? 3, 2, 1. There's our famous tail. Yeah, it was because I was out there with Lois just after 7 o'clock. Probably, I think I was 7:15. And we were out there for I think about 10-15 minutes. And then 30 minutes later, we go out. The boys are ready to go to school, and it's a little bit more humid. That's how fast the weather changes. And it's oh, yep, okay, have a coffee inside. I know, just when I thought, maybe, it won't get as hot till around 12, right? And I can have a quick coffee outside, no. Denied. Mother Nature said, she had a big red stamp and she went, denied, Yeah. She's like, you know what? So, So, yeah, it's weird because, now the humidity, it's starting to hit you in the face like it did yesterday, and, yeah, no thank you. So, yeah, but maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow's supposed to start to cool down, so. Very thankful to the guy who invented AC. Thank you very much for that invention. I think it's the best invention, Yes. Yep, so boys are off to school, 8 more days. Woohoo! Single digits. We're almost there. Yeah. Almost. Oh my gosh. Henry had to change his shirt at the last minute because he had his school shirt on that he's had since kindergarten. When you do open house and you go explore, this is where your class is and this is your teacher, they give you a shirt when you go there to the open house, and that was kindergarten. That was oh boy, I know. That was 5 years ago. The shirt is just getting small. Now, of course, the shirt they give them is way, way, way too big, of course. But now it's a little bit tight on him, way, way too small. So next time because they'll have stuff that you can order with a school name on it, sweatshirts, water bottles, reusable ones, t-shirts, stuff like that. So next time, probably won't be till next school season, but I will have to order them a couple of t-shirts because they like to wear t-shirts. He's just grown up. I told him not to, but he did anyways. Yeah. Oh, in case he wants to watch this movie, he was looking at my mug and saying, "Oh, when I come home, I want to watch that movie." I'm like, okay. You don't have to twist my arm to watch a Disney movie. And speaking of Disney movies, I watched the one I really, really want to watch last night, and when I say this movie brought back so many memories and I had flashbacks, it did exactly that, because I remember watching this movie in grade 5. Okay, I remember those days when the TV was on a cart and it got pulled into the classroom. You knew that was going to be a good day at school. You knew you were going to get to watch a movie, and you didn't care what movie it was. You didn't care because that meant no work, right? You didn't have to do schoolwork. The lights are going to be turned off. You're going to be able to watch TV. It was a perfect day at school. And I remember that, and I think a classmate brought it into school, and we watched it one afternoon. Made in 1991. I almost said 1999 for some reason. No, I'm not that far into the 90s movies. 1991, Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. Who remembers that one? Oh my gosh, love it. Classic. Brought back so many memories. It was set after the Depression, and this girl her parents died. She's living with her aunt, and her sister's living with her aunt too, but because it's after the Great Depression, you know, hard time. And she ends up running away because the aunt was going to hand her over to the state, pretty much, because she was probably like close to being on her own. I'm not sure how old she was, but she was probably close. She was probably like 16, 17, to being out on her own. She decided to run away, and she saw this ad in a newspaper, diving girls wanted, and so she goes, and because they travel from fair to fair. I know, and it's based on a true story, which I totally forgot about, but I probably didn't pay attention to that, you know, grade 5, you know, because when it first starts, it says, you know, the events are based on true story. And I probably didn't pay attention to that part, so that part just probably slipped my mind, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, maybe that's why we were allowed to watch it, because it's based on true events, and we're kind of learning a little bit of history, maybe, you know. So I'm not sure. I don't remember if we did anything afterwards related to the movie. Could have. That's probably what I think. That's what you usually did, but I probably blocked that out. I don't know. Oh no, I like school, but I liked it when we did that kind of stuff at school, you know, like that. Yeah, that was my kind of day at school. But it was a good movie. She ended up being a girl. They dived off horses, which is just crazy. I don't think PETA would like that very much. No. Yeah, I don't know, like, but like that was after the Depression. That was entertainment to them, and it was really good. She fell in love with the owners, the guy who is in charge, you know, the guy who started it all. She fell in love with the son. They fell in love, and she ends up being blind because when one jump that she was doing in Atlanta, it was like a big deal. They had like a 6-month booking for a show. Okay, kind of like Vegas, how Vegas books their acts, right? And the horse wasn't used to all the noise. The horse was kind of spooked by all the noise going on in the crowd, and there was like a band, and this guy hit his cymbals at the wrong time, and the horse's hoof hit something, a piece of wood, and the dive, like, she was on the horse, but yeah, you know, like, can you think about it, this isn't the safest thing, like, you know, you're crazy for doing this, and you're way, way, way up high, and you're jumping on a horse, like, you have to, you know, stand there, and you have to wait for the horse, and you have to, like, time it perfectly, you know, or else you can, like, kill yourself, you know, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, like, yeah, no, thank you. And then you jump down, and you're in this pool, you know, and then you get out, and it's like, okay, you know, so she did it, but then because of that, because it wasn't a very good dive, because the horse hit his hoof, because of the stupid cymbals, she went in, she was okay, but she kept her eyes open, and she didn't go see a doctor right away. If she did go see a doctor right away, maybe things would have happened differently, because she couldn't see, so she ended up being permanently blind because she had her eyes open, and the chlorine, you know, not good. Yeah, and I'm assuming it was a chlorine. They used chlorine back then. I don't know, but she had her eyes open, and well, no, maybe they didn't. No, okay, all right. I haven't had my coffee yet. They probably didn't use chlorine. Chlorine probably wasn't even back then, but I'm assuming probably because she had her eyes open, and the force of chlorine would do that too. Yeah, probably. The force of going into the water, probably the pressure probably did it. So, yeah. So, but she didn't go to the doctor because she was like, oh, no broken bones, I'm not bleeding. Doesn't matter. You still go to the doctor. But yeah, she ended up being blind, and she had a hard time accepting that, and she still wanted to dive, though. And nobody believed that she could do it, but she kind of, like, felt around the horse, like the back, and she did that, and she just kind of like, practiced, listened, she used her ears, and she dived. She was up there, but like the guy that she was going to marry had no idea, and he was like yelling, "Wait, like what are you doing? Get down!" And she's like, "Nope, nope." And she was listening for the horse because the horse runs up this ramp, and she was listening to the horse, and she got on and she dived, and she did that for 11 years, and nobody knew she was blind. Nobody knew. Like, what? Like, more power to you, chick. Like, to do that. Not only to do that, like before, when you first started doing it, like, that is, like, brave, and, like, you couldn't pay me enough to do that. I don't like heights anyways. I can handle them, but, like, something like that, like, no, like, heights, it just depends. Like, I've been up, like, on towers, like, when we went to Point Pelee, and there's a tower where you can view the park. I've done that. Like, that's okay as long as I take my time. But something like that, it's like, yeah, no thank you. That's a hard pass. But to do it, like, when you're blind, I mean, wow. Like, just wow. So, that was my next movie. I was very excited to watch it, and very excited to see it. I haven't watched it probably since then. Yeah. And it's just one of those movies, it just brings back all those childhood memories, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to go back to school, but, I do like, revisiting those memories. Yeah, the memories, not the school, Alright, I'm going to drink my coffee and enjoy, and yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing today because it's supposed to be like yesterday, hot. It's already getting hot out there. I don't want to do anything. Let's just watch TV. I know. Let's just watch Disney movies, drink coffee, watch Disney movies, stay nice and cool in the house. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good plan to me. Yeah, I wish, I know. Yeah, I still have to clear off this table, so maybe I'll do that. I didn't do that yet, I know. Yeah, I didn't have the energy. Oh, and bedtime went a lot better last night. I think everybody was pooped because of the heat. Yep, everybody was like ready to go to bed. They went to bed 9:30. Yeah, lately the past like 2 days like was around 10:30. So like, okay, work. Yeah, which I don't mind, but it's a school night, but because the sun is out and they're, because you can tell summer is so close because they're getting excited. School's almost done. But I think yesterday, because when Henry had his field trip, Henry had a great time on his field trip. They each got peach juice and a donut, a sugar donut, so very yummy. And yeah, played mini golf, but he said it was hot. I'm like, yeah, because you're in a greenhouse. So yeah, it's probably not the best place to go for a field trip, but we don't have too many places for field trips around here that are exciting anyways. But yeah, of course it would be hot. So yeah. But he had fun. Yeah. And he wanted me to come. He's like, oh, why didn't you come? But do you know why he wanted me to come? Do you know why? It wasn't for my company. It wasn't though he wanted to like have some memories of me going on a field trip with him. No. He wanted me to come because he saw other kids that had their parents come, and they bought their kids pizza for lunch. He wanted me for food. That's it. Yeah, it's so nice to be wanted. That's the only reason. Yeah, because I could buy him pizza for lunch. I didn't know that, like that you would be able to do that because there is a restaurant there and they do have really good food. But that's why. He's like, oh, next time, can you come? I'm like, okay, obviously. I just didn't go this time because gas. Because Colasanti is like 45 minutes away from us. It's just gas. Gas is crazy, so maybe next time, and hopefully gas won't be as high, but that's the only reason he wanted me to come, so I can buy him a pizza for lunch. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I love you too, kid. I think you love pizza more, but I'll let it slide. I know slide was funny, because like he's never asked me to go before, and it's like, oh, okay. You wanted me to buy pizza for lunch. Yep. Alright, so I am going to drink the rest of my coffee, probably grab another cup or two, and finish making my list. I have to add some things to it. And yeah, we'll see what I do, what we get up to, but not very much. It's gonna be like yesterday, slow, doing whatever gets done, doing whatever I can, and just, yeah, I'm not going to get it all hot and sweaty, that's for sure. No. And I'm staying inside. Whoop, don't spill the coffee. I almost knocked my mug over. You don't want to spill coffee. No. And I noticed it's getting dark in the room, and it shouldn't at like 9:30 in the morning. It shouldn't be that pitch dark, because it's actually getting like really dark, and it's because it's kind of cloudy out, and we are supposed to get thunderstorms, and it's kind of raining, but not much, just a light rain so far. So kind of cloudy skies. It was windy. It's still a little bit windy, a little bit. Yeah, it's just spitting right now. The neighbor's house is covered in fish flies. Like, yeah, like it looks bad. Oh my gosh, even his front porch, his porch is covered in fish flies. We didn't get a whole lot, thank goodness. You know, knock on wood, we don't. But he's going to need a power wash to get rid of that. Yeah, fish fly season. Ugh. Yeah, so we'll see if we get any thunderstorms. But I'm going to finish my second cup of coffee, and I'm watching Rocketeer, made in 1991. That was a school bus that just went by. I was like, what's that? Yeah, made in 1991, and I looked up because I was curious, like, when was you know, the stuff you put in the pool. Wow, I better go drink the whole pot of coffee. Chlorine. Yeah, okay, the caffeine hasn't hit the spot yet. Did I lock it? Nope. Alright, now you're locked. I was wondering, okay, well, when was it discovered? You know, it was discovered in 1774. Like, what? I didn't think it was discovered until like much later on, you know. So yeah, so I'm not sure. Like, I tried to find out, okay, you know, if they used chlorine when they did the high dive off the horse, you know, horse diving. If they did, if it was that, or if it was because, you know, jumping from that height with your eyes open, hitting the water, the pressure, you know, would have done damage too. So I'm not sure, but I was surprised that yes, Lois, you know, it's raining, you can't go outside. I was surprised that chlorine was like discovered long time ago, like way back. Yeah, so, but yeah, I'm watching Rocketeer right now. That's set in 1938. And I guess this movie, it was supposed to have sequels. They had sequels planned to it, but I guess it didn't do that good at the box office. It only made around 48 million, and it cost 35 million to make, so it didn't really do good at the box office. So it is an okay movie, you know, probably not like one of my you know, favorites, but yeah, it's pretty good. There's a pilot. He discovers a rocket because there's this rocket, hence why it's called Rocketeer. And I think it's Howard Hughes that invented it, and he doesn't want to fall in the wrong hands. So but there's like gangsters that are after it, and there's like this big shot movie star that's after it. Yes, you're not going outside. No, it is raining. Oh my goodness. She's like, I don't believe you. Everybody's after it, but like there's like a chase in the beginning, and the pilot is in his plane and comes crashing because there's like gunshots, and there's chase between the gangsters and the FBI, and the gangster hides it in his airplane in the cockpit area, and he discovers it, and he kind of saves the day at an air show, and then it gets into the newspapers, and so everybody's after the rocket, and they're after his girlfriend. So that's where I am right now. I'm halfway through. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I remember watching it, remember renting it, watching it. So yeah, but I guess it just didn't do good. Yeah, so it was like kind of like you're supposed to be like a superhero kind of movie. Yeah, a different superhero movie. So yeah, but everybody's after it for their own rights. Yeah. Not for the good either. No, the movie star wants it. Oh, I think the movie star is a Nazi spy. Yeah, so he wants it. He wants it for bad. Yeah, things. Right? Yes. Yes, but it's raining. Yes, well, you're going to have to wait. It's raining. Can somebody tell me where the day goes? Because the boys are going to be home soon in like about 10 minutes. You know, it's like poof, there goes the day. It's crazy. So the last clip I took, it was spinning a little bit, and it was cloudy, but there wasn't much going on. But we got a notification, okay, thunderstorms. 5 minutes later, Mr. Sun came out. This weather cannot make up its mind. Like, honestly, you think it's going to storm 1 second and really rain the next? The sun's coming out. It's like, okay, make up your mind. Yeah, so I got some cleaning done. I cleaned off the table and swept the floor, Swiffer them. So that's done. House is looking pretty good. Can't say the same for upstairs, but hey, well, one room at a time. And then I was busy because I started to film my Disney World honeymoon videos, and I say videos because it's going to be more than one. There's going to be more than two. There's going to be at least 3. So yeah, coming your way soon. I filmed 2 today. I have to film the 3rd one. Maybe tomorrow I will film the 3rd one, and then I will start to edit. So I have like a lot to edit, and I'm just trying to get these videos done before the boys come home, or before they're home from school, where I can get them done without interruptions. So the only one home to interrupt me is the hubby, which he did when I was doing the first one, but that's okay. I know. Make sure you drink your water. Oh, this is my 2nd one. Thirsty and hot, yeah. So I did that. I did 2. And I'm going to be filming my Q&A one probably next week. I'm just leaving it up there for a few days on the community tab, just in case if anybody sees it and they have a question. So, but I'll probably film that next week, and that will be coming too. That one will be out before, before the Disney ones. So yeah, but I'm just trying to get as much done as I can filming certain videos that I've been wanting to do for a long time before summer starts and before I get too busy, because summer is just around the corner, and you get pretty busy during the summer. So, and the boys are going to be home. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to enjoy what's left of my peace and quiet. I know, it goes by too quick, I tell you. It does. I know, time. You need to slow down. So we're watching Aristocats. What Casey wanted to watch when he came home. I told you guys it would be a Disney movie kind of day and coffee. Because I also watched Beauty and the Beast after I finished watching The Rocketeer. I got a lot done today though. Well, watched 2 movies, yeah. Yeah. I watched The Rocketeer, finished that, and then I started Beauty and the Beast, and while I just, did my cleaning, and then I did the videos in the afternoon, and then the boys came home, and now we're watching Aristocats, and we're having goldfish
Guile.
while we wait for dinner.
Everybody Guile. I knew it.
Is he tired?
I knew he can eat well in 3 minutes. He can eat well, but he bought them to leave.
Are you sure he's tired? I think he got a little tipsy.
After all that,
The mouse. When I first started the movie, and Honey was like, "Is it over?" Because the credits are at the beginning. That's one thing I don't miss about the newer Disney movies, having credits in the beginning of a movie. Alright, we're gonna just eat our fishies. A little after school snack before dinner is ready. Waiting on some mashed potatoes. And I have a ham in the crock pot, so we're gonna eat good tonight. So I'm just gonna say goodnight because the vlog is already long enough. Right?
yeah.
You gonna say goodbye?
Like,
You gonna say goodbye, Henry?
bye, goldfish.
Goodbye, goldfish.
What?
What? Are you doing dabbing? You gonna say goodbye?
Goodbye.
And?
You're present for now.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Take care of you, and ta-ta for now. Bye.